to go in the SV for a little rant Q&A type video. Been getting a lot of questions. You guys have been asking me on Instagram, so I'm gonna answer some of them for you. Gonna get Kyle to jump in here with me to record, and I'll see you guys in there. You guys like my video camera? This records, so hopefully we can get some POV shots, but probably not with my luck. Probably won't work, so hopefully the exhaust isn't too loud. I can go whatever.
Wait till we get out in a second. No, you're good. Yeah, that's so damn loud. All right.
That's the fun of the Q&A. I'll talk over it.
I know.
That's the whole point.
You can hear.
Hey, it's fine.
That's the trick.
I'll just scream.
Did you ever doubt that you would be a millionaire? If so, how did you overcome it?
Yeah, of course. I feel like everyone does, even when like you're already there. And I know everyone always talks about like, oh, you have to like visualize it and see it. And I like halfway would when I was starting up and just like starting. Like I never thought like, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire in a year or two. I thought it was going to be like, okay, maybe by 30, if I do everything right, I want to make like 100,000 and blah, blah, but I didn't know how fast things can change.
Yeah, it changed really fast for you.
Yeah, it was in the matter of like 4 months. And I was like, oh, okay, well, we just 10x the income. So yeah, I doubted it, but that didn't affect how I worked towards it because I also didn't doubt it. You go back and forth. I mean, it's always like a battle of that because you're always going to have doubt in some aspects, but you have to have like, you wouldn't be doing it or even thinking about it if you didn't think it was possible. So,
yeah, that kind of goes into the next one of like, how do you stay motivated? Because I live with Tanner. He was a hard worker. Like, he works a lot.
I don't work like long periods. I work pretty like, I'll work like 3-4 hours a day, every day. So I can be consistent. I can't do like 8 hours a day, every day. It's not so much motivation. Like there's days I don't really want to do anything and some days I won't. Or I'll do a little bit if I feel like I need a break. But it's a lot easier to be motivated when you're not where you want to be. Like I was working way harder, but not as smart when I was making no money and I wanted to learn. I was literally watching videos 6 hours a day and I enjoyed it because it wasn't motivation so much as being driven. Different things. Motivation's temporary. If you're driven, you're going to want to get somewhere with something. Then you're driven. You're not motivated. Motivation goes away really quick.
How much do you bench?
I've hit 375, and that was my best one. Probably right now, I would probably hit like 335 for like a triple. So
they also want to know about squat and deadlift, but I feel like that doesn't even matter. Those are like leg involving.
Does that mean curls?
Yeah, in the curl and the squat rack, what do you do?
I get 2.5s on each set.
Oh, okay, good. How much do you make from affiliate marketing?
I'll usually make around like 7,000 to 10,000 a month from that, and majority of it is from like personal brands. So things like promoting things through YouTube or Facebook or whatever it be. It's mainly just through YouTube, and I don't even really seek out that. It's just something that comes along with like having a following. But I was doing affiliate marketing, making like 12 to 15,000 a month when I was doing it not off a personal brand. When I was building kind of like landing pages or just driving traffic to either like landing pages or small websites, I would make around a certain niche that had an affiliate offer and was running ads to that. But it was a lot of work and a lot of like switching around. So I wasn't the biggest fan because I'm really bad at making and writing ads. So I try and outsource it, but yeah, pretty much for that.
What are the pros and cons of owning a Lamborghini?
You own a Lamborghini. Cons? I mean, some people drive stupid around you, but makes people pay attention more. I haven't had anyone drive that bad to like get a picture. I've had a couple people not like pay attention to the road to get like a video or a picture, but usually not that bad. The only thing is sometimes like cars like, well, this guy's in my lane right now.
Literally right in front of us.
But hope I got that on this. But I mean, cons, people want to talk to you more if you don't like being talked to. Anywhere I go, pretty much, whether I'm getting like in or out of the car, people usually just say something, walk away. Some people talk more than others. I never mind that though, I kind of like that. Pros, it's really fun to drive anywhere. Like, I really notice when I don't drive it for a day or two, because I use this as my daily driver, how much I like miss. It's like fun to drive, it's easy to drive, but it's just powerful. Like, even if you're not using all the power, it's just so fun to drive, and it's kind of like a statement. I mean, you see it, and even like when the people come up to me, it's great seeing their reactions, because I've had like 6-year-olds and I've had like 50-year-olds asked to sit in the car and take pictures, and you can just see like the enjoyment on their face. So it's nice being able to like do that as well.
Are you still developing a software?
I kind of stopped with the one I was going to do because it was kind of tied into the whole personal branding and everything along that lines, but I'm going to finish it down the road. It just became something that was on the back burner. It wasn't ever my main focus. It was something I was doing on the side, but it just wasn't the right time for that one, or for me to focus on that, because it's a ton of work. Even outsourcing, you still got to manage it. So that's on the back burner, and I'll probably create multiple eventually, but maybe in a year or two.
Who was your mentor as a beginner to help you?
Myself. I didn't have a mentor. One of the biggest skill, if you're an entrepreneur, that you need to learn, even if you're not an entrepreneur, being able to teach yourself something and learn it. All the information's out there, whatever you want to learn, whether it's videos, whether it's books or a blog that you have to read. If you don't know how you learn and how to teach yourself so you can understand something and then go apply it, I don't think you'll ever be successful, because you don't learn something once and then you're done and you're successful. You always have to change and keep learning new things. So like right now, I'm learning way more on Facebook ads because I suck at Facebook ads. I'm learning to write copy, or I'm learning sales funnels, and then it just keeps going and going and it never stops. So you have to be able to teach yourself. You don't need a mentor. A mentor won't really do anything if you still can't teach yourself.
What would you recommend to someone that has little to no money to start out?
If you can't figure out how to make a couple $100, then entrepreneurship's not for you. There's so many easy ways. I just put a video on how you can get stuff off the free section of Craigslist, go pick it up and resell it for 20, 50 bucks, whatever it is. If it's video games, if it's a couch, if it's books. I had a guy give me 200 bucks he didn't want. I went and resold one, Amazon. I went and sold things around my house on eBay. That's the easiest way to make a little bit of money. And then once you have $100 about, I'd say, look into retail arbitrage, which is just reselling things that are for sale at Target or Walmart and reselling them on Amazon or eBay. Because you don't need a lot of money to start a legit business. Affiliate marketing, you can start with no money. Amazon, you can start with like $700. So,
which one, arms or chest?
Arm, it depends what mood I'm in. There's a lot of moods where I want to go heavy, I want to actually lift, and I want to feel like go beast mode. But then there's days where it's like, especially when I'm cutting, I want to do arms because I look better and my strength isn't there all the way. So if I'm fat, chest. If I'm leaner, arms.
How long did it take to see a good income cash flow from it?
Less than a month. I mean, you make $12,000 one month, you get paid that in 2 weeks. Reinvest maybe half of that into products, and then you're just reinvesting that same amount because you're not upgrading your inventory. You're ordering the same amount. I was ordering like 1,000 units at a time, so my order was $4,000 or $5,000. Again, that's advanced. That's not right at the start. But I was ordering 1,000 units, and let's say it was $4,000. Well, next time I have to order, I'm going to order 1,000 units again. So I get all that money back plus my profit. I'd pocket all the profit or look for new products to start, and then the rest would just go into another order. Plug your ears.
My glasses just fell off the bed. Got him. What would be your number one tip for a young entrepreneur?
Just take in as much information you can and just explore different opportunities, because you don't know what's out there yet. Because there's so many different ways to make money, and it's not a matter of what works. It's which one do you like, because they all work. Figuring out what to do and just the general skills that come with entrepreneurship, whether it's sales or, I mean, it would be different for each, but like sales or like copywriting, you need that for anything. If you're affiliate marketing, if you're on Amazon, if you're personal branding YouTube channel, you need to know how to write copy decently well, because you're going to be doing either YouTube titles or like Amazon listings. So that, and then just looking at new things that are coming up, because if you're younger, you're involved in all of the things that you can see. So if there's new trends or new markets, like, oh, this new app's getting popular, it might be the next Snapchat or things like that, you can jump on those quickly, because everyone, usually younger, is very involved with all of that and sees it first. As well as, like I said, the general skills, Facebook ads, writing content or copy, and just learning. Same as there. And don't be afraid to try things for a couple months. See what you like. Go and try multiple things.
What would you tell someone, or first off, are you depressed still, like you talked about in one of your previous videos, and then what would you tell someone that is going through that right now?
So, am I depressed now? No, but there's always periods of time where you'll be sad for a couple days, or whether it's a month, and it's not normally, oh, it's sad, I don't like life. It could be, oh, most of depression, for me at least, comes from frustration. Not knowing what I want to do or what I should do, or being lonely. Those were kind of like the main things when I was depressed. And I don't feel those really anymore. There's certain days where I'm like, or like even weeks or months where I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to work on? What am I supposed to do? And then those periods always pass. But no, I wouldn't say I'm depressed now. And someone dealing with that, you have to find something you enjoy doing and go do it. And surround yourself with that, because you're not going to be, I just had a good post on this, but on like Instagram, you're not going to be happy until you have something you can wake up and work on every day. And I always want something I could wake up and work towards and grow every single day for like multiple hours, because for me, for a short period, not for a short period, but it was the gym. But I could only go to the gym for like an hour or two a day, and then the rest of the day I'd be like, well, what do I do? I'm bored. Like, I wanted to find something I'm passionate about and I enjoy doing. And the hard part is you can't rush that. You can speed it up. You can look at different things online, whether it's making money or not. But if you're depressed, it's usually internal. It's not so much your situation. Now, it can be in some cases, but for me, it was more so genetic and my hormones. So for me, the medicine I took, the depression medication, helped a ton. I was everything, this describes you, then talk to your doctor, but everything seemed kind of like blah and boring, and nothing sounded fun. It's hard to see farther into the future and things getting better. There's always something in my head that told me it would get better, but again, I didn't believe that all the way. So you have to, I mean, the medicine helped me a lot, but it will help a little bit, but you have to also change whatever else is making you depressed. Are you depressed because you feel lonely? Are you depressed because you're bored kind of with life? You don't know what to do. You're not really passionate about anything. And if that's the case, you just have to go out and try things, start looking things up, and just doing research in order to fix that. So you do have something, but you can't find something you're passionate about. That's the hardest part. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be all for this video. Might include some driving clips right now if we get any with the windows down, so you guys wouldn't be able to hear us if we talk. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey!
Good stuff, my guy!
Thank you.
Hey, drag race?
Oh, yeah.
Low prices at Ralph's. Hello, I'm Fletcher Jones Jr. You can't get a better value than Fletcher Jones Autos, especially the Mercedes-Benz Summer Event. Project 2018.
Tanner! What up?